I level so fast. Alright. Master Garuju's requests can be more demanding than you realize. Before you set upon your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. A Nyx has recently been sent to prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with a herring. Slay the Nyx, return to me, don't forget to bring me leg as proof of the kill. Very well. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, the dismount. Not cool, man. Okay. A herring? Okay. And now we wait. Right here. In these bushes. You can't even see me, see? Super, super safe. Say what? Hey. Here we go. And down it goes. She'll have to chop this tree down with a herring. Alright, let's stay over here where my motorcycle doesn't die. Alright. Alright, wise cat. Well, did you deal with the Nyx? I did. Lest you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. Foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he had not. Anyway, now that the pointless busy work is finished, she'll give you a challenging as befits your talents. Sweet. 2 highly distinguished individuals are scheduled for a visit to Costa del Sol in the near future. Master Kigaruju wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Kigaruju desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be an extremely exotic feast, and so, Meteor, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients the chef requires. Naturally, such fine dining must be accompanied by a suitable wine, and by suitable, I mean the very best there is. That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate. As it is, it will be long and arduous journey, but you need to not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest for the first ingredient. I would have you travel to the South Shroud and speak with Landinel at Camp Tranquil. You mean to me that you could not afford to waste time as your associate did? Venture, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it, or don't. I have work to do. Okay then. There's 5 fetch quests in a row. Awesome. It does feel very fetchy. Ah. Missed it. I missed it. No. Do you require assistance, adventurer? So this is the one who would challenge Titan. I've been expecting you, Meteor. The ingredient you seek is the egg of giant adamantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? You amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me, you will only receive information. What you do with it is your choice. Let me be clear. This business between you and me and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest.
Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them, it was jolly good fun. Alas, Gridanians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. Ditto here being a rare exception. I've had to go to great lengths to ensure that I'm seen as a model citizen, and with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I do so dearly miss. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heaven's pillar. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good adamantoise egg in a nest to the east of here, just ripe for the taking. Not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. Ha ha ha! The mother never strays far from the child, and you will surely be attacked by the moment you lay hands upon the egg. There will be other heroes, Meteor. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in this swamp. This used to be... You used to have to get more than one egg? Gross. Here we go. Rup. Let's go fight the adamantoise. I want this one right here. Quick, on your motorcycle. No, 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 no! Oh, attacked by an angry adamantoise. I tried. You're gonna die. You know that, right? I'm gonna stand in this stomp. That's how much I care for you. Boom. Get out of my face. That was unbelievably easy. Okay. Wait. Oh, were you waiting over there? No way. Oh, you tricked me. I assumed to bring it back to you. Oh no, I gotta grab the egg. Well, I had the egg in my hand. I should have shoved it in my pocket. You should just grabbed it. Apparently you can't ninja loot at level 30. Alright. Now we're ready. Just trying not to piss all these birds off, but, you know. Let's just do it, I guess. Come on. I thought you might have the good sense to leave this place. By your continued presence, I take it you intend to persevere to the better end? I do. Check this egg. Such bravery, such recklessness. That you will serve well against Titan. Leave the egg with me. I'll see it gets to the captain. You should make haste to southern Thanalan. In the Forgotten Springs, hot as hell, you will find a man named Udo Noon. He will be your next guide. Safe travels, Meteor. Alright, let's do that. Off to southern Thanalan. To the Forgotten Springs. Are we gonna get to fight a sandworm? Outside of, like, Cutter's Cry, you really only ever see sandworms down here. It's a rare opportunity. Oh, come on. Seriously? There it is. Let me down. Alright. Try not to piss the Amaljaw off as I go. It's kind of their turf. More turtles. Excellent. I think that way just goes up to the Amaljaw. I think it's this way. Yeah, this will work, right? Yeah, this will work. Excuse me, guys. This motorcycle is incredibly resilient. Beach sand, desert sand. But you get it a little bit wet and the thing just disappears. Come on. This is... ridiculously... so, I think this borders the entire tip of southern Thailand. I think it's Sigali Desert, even over here. So this water that's right here, if you look really closely, that's Cape Deadwind. I believe. I believe that to be right here. And so Sigali really should take all of this. And I think expands even up here to the other side. And that's Pagalthan, which is the last dungeon of Shadowbringers. Alright. Let's jump down. Udo Noon. Say it's your business adventure. So this is the one Wise Cat sends me. I haven't the foggiest what he sees in you. Until I do, you'll receive no aid from me. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, this is getting out of hand. Hey, 31! 31, 31, 31! Persistent bugger. Very well. Let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battle. There's no mistaking that. And you did manage to obtain that adamantoise egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The Noon, I once thought, also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong. And now, I am Noon. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills. Instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready, even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, the pragmatic. That is why I claimed my position. It is why I still hold it. It is why I will not help an unproven whelp. The children of Sands do not offer aid to strangers, and to do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you are recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it would be permissible to assist you. Across the desert to the east lies an Amalja encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned for both his strength and guile. To even face this Amalja in battle, you must first find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be your test. To draw out and defeat the veteran. For this, I will offer you no advice, only this worn spear. Why do you ask? You will have to solve the riddle yourself. Now go slay this old warrior and bring me back his necklace. Fair enough. I feel like Limsa Laminsa being on the verge of being destroyed. This is a lot more tests to prove myself. What if I just jump to, like, test the first test and then maybe straight to the last test? This feels like a waste of time. Alright. Now, do they let you see Cape Deadwind from here? That I actually don't know. Oh, I didn't attune to I didn't lick the stone. Ah, man, I need to remember to do that when I go back. Okay. Yeah, sure. Use the spear to lure him out. Now we wait. Please don't attack me. Just stand around with your back to the sandworm. All will work out well. Oh, hey, buddy. Who are you? Oh, you're gonna die before I can even get a rotation going. You are very weak. Okay. I'm gonna come see if I can see Cape Deadwind. It should be right over this ridge. That should be the cape right there. So that's still more sands, right? So like that goes well beyond. So that is all still sand south of us. So Cape Deadwind. I don't know if it's visible. Maybe if you could fly. Should be right here. Come on. Yeah, should be right here. Interesting. Are you here? Oop. Is there anywhere you can see it, Chris? That's so weird. And they may not have planned for it, right? Because this was not designed with flying in mind. So, like, every once in a while it's worth assuming. No. So that should be all ocean beyond that. Bummer. That would have been a really cool thing to add. That would have been a really, really neat thing to add. Because I believe us to be right here. Somewhere up in this band. So I believe there's a ridge that we're not seeing. And then over that ridge is water. And see, it's desert as far as the eye can see that way. And that likely continues all the way along here. Cool. Well, thank you for the ride. Let's jump down. Let's do it to it. Tell me, adventurer, is our old nemesis dead? Yeah. 'Tis a fine necklace. As befits a veteran of countless battles, it will make an excellent trophy. The spear? It belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar, he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I shall tell you of the ingredient you seek. So I did all of this so that you actually tell me what I need. Dex, int. Nope, not better. Great. A shame that we did not meet when I was still with the company of heroes. You would have made a fine recruit. But no point in dwelling on what cannot be. You have a Welwick worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert ruins. But Welwick worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, and so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. These worms prey on the smaller creatures of this Sagoli. A freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice of bait. There is an area teeming with anglers to the east. I will mark it on your map, along with the location where the Welwick worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood drive will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well. That's the gold saucer. Right there. Interesting. So the gold saucer is like right here. Assuming that we're here. Just below the Thanalan banner. It's there. Fascinating. Cool. How very Vegas of them. Alright. That's awesome. Deadwind. Cape Deadwind. This is so Cape Westwind is on the west. This is the Deadwind down here. Sounds like Westwind. Yeah, streamer delay is bad. It's 5 or 10 seconds. It's a long time. Deadwind was what I was talking about. That I was looking for where it connected. Should be this water right here. And then... yeah. So Westwind should be... right here. Western Thanalan. Along the western edge. So I believe that to be right here. And then that dock to be right here. That's the Waking Sands. Alright. Hey, they died. I slayed and collected a carcass. So now I head south. 10 to 15 seconds, it doesn't shock me. I have it set to minimum, but it kind of is what it is. Alright. Wellwick Worm territory. Here we go. And I put the bait down. Only 2 to 3 more quests until Brayflox, which is great. Okay. And that's dead. Let's charge back on. So possible landmass to add in 7.0. Maybe. So Aldenard is not nearly as well documented as Vilebrand. So this is Vilebrand. And on Vilebrand, we have, like, these are just placed loosely over it. But if you look at Vilebrand, we have zones that come from basically right here all the way down and up to about here. And a couple in the middle at the base of Mount Umgoro. We're missing all of this up here. North of, like, Brayflox and everything. And north of these guys. Right here. And outer Lenosha. The Umgoro mines. So that's the smoke of the mountain, the volcano. Right? Now, yeah, this is Deadwind. And there's Sigali. Sea of Ash. The Drown. Right? This is Pagalthan. Right here. But, like, there's huge gaps. Like, we have unexplored area here. We have a huge gap between Thanalan and Shroud. We have large portions of Dravania and Coerthas that are very, very sparsely documented, including out here along this coastline. This is New Shurland. That's Old Shurland. Which Old Shurland's where the Shurlands are, so that's weird. Garlemald, we have like this much Garlemald explored. So all of this is not here. More likely in 7.0, we'll go places like Corvos, which is right here. We would explore more of the eastern stuff, because we're missing that. Or we would come down here to the South Sea, where the Arcanists came from, where Mercidia lies, which is like right here. Or we would head over here, where the New World is. And the New World is honestly bigger than... It's like all of this turned sideways. It's huge. We still have never been up here. And that's assuming we never leave our shard again. That's assuming we never leave our planet again. Ever. So it's, I mean, the game is enormous.
Because, like, we went to the first. We spent an entire expansion in the first. There are still shards that exist that we have not been to. So, the game's enormous. There ain't no shortage of that. You look well. Have you caught your quarry, then? I have. I brought back this one chunk of meat from that entire animal because I'm wasteful. Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success, Meteor. The meat you will need to heavily smoke before I ship it to Wisecat. Worry not, you have my word that he will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret to say that I know not of its location. For nonce, you should return to Costa del Sol and seek Wisecat's counsel. But hold a moment. Since you will be meeting with the captain again soon, there is something I would like you to deliver to him for me. Okay. Boom. Boom. Got new gloves. Got new gloves. The captain was always fond of this brandy wine. I would be grateful if you could deliver it on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, so he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have I owe to his wisdom and generosity. Wisecat was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert molder of men, and I suspect that this is still the case now. Please give him my regards, Meteor. Okay. Back to Costa del Sol. Let's do it to it. Okay. Best of luck with your move, Leork. Anybody who doesn't get to the patch content next week, it's not a big deal. We have 4 months to get through it. So we will get a patch on April 12th with 6.1. And then we will have until May, June, July, August. We're likely going data center visit in July, so we're looking at August pretty easily. And it may not be the 12th. It may push back to like the 19th or something like that because they said they're going to take a week off every summer now. So. Well met, Meteor. Landinel and Ulda both spoke highly of you. What brings you here today? Onyx Brandywine. Ah, my favorite. I shall have to thank Noon personally. Now, you have but one ingredient left. Fortunately, you will not have to travel to Aldenar this time to obtain it. This was a very fast quest. Okay. Oh, just talk to you again, okay? I can do that. 32! 32! 32! Truth be told, I never intended for you to collect this last ingredient. Brayflox, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. However, not long ago she sent words there's been some trouble at the long stop, and that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident herself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Though I would like nothing more than to aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to the Hidden Falls docks and speak with Ozun Nanzun. He will direct you to Raincatcher Gully, where Brayflox and her people have made their home. Oh. I don't know that I remembered that's why it was named that. That's cool. All right, let's go see Brayflox at a long stop. Within Brayflox long stop. Okay, I don't remember who Brayflox is. To have a dungeon named after them, I feel like I should. I don't. I should know this person, right? Feels like I should. Is this the only time they're represented? Maybe they don't come back later. What in the world is going on over here? Is that a fate? No.
You guys just have your own little wagon over there. All right. All right. Here we go. Ozun Nanzun. What's the hurry, Venturer? Something's happening over the Gobi settlement. I don't know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you to Raincatcher Gully. Okay. We're going to Raincatcher Gully. Are you coming along? Yes. I think there's an ether right over here. There is. Oh, you're faster. All right. To the aetherite. So this is called The Things We Do for Cheese. The Things We Do for Cheese. 48.85%. All right. Etherite. Here. Cool. And now back down. I know there's chat delay. Oh, you heard me say to the Aetherite as we were already at Aetherite. Yeah, it's a long lag. Okay. We'll enjoy our pretty little road here. I know the chat lag's bad. Come on down. There are 80 quests in post ARR, so I can subtract that out. So I'm looking at 205. So I'm at 149 of 205. There we go.